The Democratic senator from the state of Washington, Patty Murray, helped clear an additional $1 billion in the $1.2 trillion spending package for child care and early education programs. It includes a 9% spending increase in child care subsidies. There's also more than $270 million to spend on low-income preschool programs. Joining us now is the Democratic Congresswoman from Hawaii, Jill Tokuda. Thank you for being back here on the Hill, and nice to speak with you once again. So talk to me, Congresswoman, about this money, this extra billion here and what it goes toward.
Well, it took us a while to be able to pass this, but it was definitely a huge win when you consider that at the end of the day, this means more seats available to our children who need it. It means more money in families' pockets so they can pay for things like food and rent. What we know is across the country, the vast majority of Americans put anywhere between 15 to 20% of their take-home pay into preschool and childcare. I mean, in Hawaii, we have amongst one of the highest rates, closing in on almost 21%. And for some families, it's even more than that. And so before they can even think about food and shelter, for many of them, they're having to decide, can I afford to send my child to preschool? The greatest equalizer that we had. So this is a real game changer for so many of our communities, especially ours here in Hawaii.
Average weekly cost for a nanny, $766, daycare, $321, a babysitter, close to $200 across the country right now. I wonder, though, how much the government can actually fix this, because when you look at a recent story out, Head Start helps low-income families with early childhood education, but it's short on teachers, Congresswoman.
There is no single solution in terms of how we are going to support, whether it's early childhood education or public schools, K through 12. But this is going to be a huge step to making sure that we provide facilities on one end. Part of the money that was also passed was to make sure for military construction that we're building new facilities for so many of our military service members and their families to be able to access preschool seats. We are going to, many states use their CDBG funds to make sure that we actually support workforce initiatives and be able to keep people in seats. When you think about the pandemic, the huge amounts put towards childcare as a result of, Senator Murray and Congresswoman DeLauro's efforts, it saves seats and it preserves seats, and we've got to make sure we fund it even more to continue to do this.
Congresswoman, I'm running up against time here, but the last time we spoke to you, we spoke with you because you, and you're a Democrat, Republicans were trying to get voting by proxy, so essentially remote voting, for mothers in Congress, for obviously lots of different reasons. Where is that right now, and have you heard anything from the House Speaker?
I have not heard anything from the House Speaker, but I can assure you that it's still very top of mind, that we make sure that we have more moms in Congress. We all win as a country when we have moms represented at the table, making decisions, leading. Patty Murray is a great example of this in terms of what happens when you get a mom, yes, in sneakers sometimes, in the Appropriations Committee, putting her money where her mouth is and helping all of our families. So we're continuing to work hard on that.
Congresswoman, we got to leave it there. Congressman Jill Tokuda joining us from the state of Hawaii. Thank you, Congresswoman. Appreciate it.